This is IFV, the web space with your dose of business and financial news. In full view, we're making your business our business.
Welcome to In Full View. I'm Marcella Palmer. We're bringing you the week's medium and small business news from Holiday Spectacular, Pepcom's annual holiday tech preview media event. The demo showcase highlights consumer and small business electronics and services that promise to be the hottest sellers of the holiday season. Holiday Spectacular draws dozens of the world's largest tech innovators to New York City's Metropolitan Pavilion in Chelsea. IFV News is among nearly 400 media and analysts here at Holiday Spectacular. We've once again brought in our tech expert Ramon Ray to check out the latest innovations in computer and consumer electronics that'll grab the attention of the entrepreneur as well as the small and medium business owner. IFV's Ramon Ray has more from the Holiday Spectacular show floor. Ramon.
Thanks, Marcella. We just finished touring Pepcom 2010. And we saw a lot of innovative technologies that small businesses and solo entrepreneurs can use to further grow their business. In fact, for this upcoming holiday season, there's a lot of cool, new, hot, and fresh gift items that many business owners are going to want that they can use as a tool to grow their business. So we're at Imation's booth, a maker of all kinds of small products for small and medium-sized businesses. We're here talking to Keith Schwartz, and we'll hear what he has to say about what Imation's bringing us out today. Keith, what do we have here in front of us?
So today we're going to go ahead and talk about the world's broadest and most secure line of removable data storage devices.
Great. And what do we have first? Tell us, what is this here? It looks like a little box, like an external hard drive of sorts. What's so special about it?
So these are actually, it's the highest level encryption available in the marketplace. This meets or exceeds DoD, Department of Defense requirements for encryption. But we also have multiple factors of authentication. So authentication is something you have, something you know, or something you are. In this case, it's a password, so something you know, as well as something you have, your fingerprint. So this is multiple factors of authentication.
And are these on the market right now, and what do these cost?
Yeah, these are on the market right now. These run about, compared to a regular hard disk drive, because of the authentication, it's about a $50 adder. So these start, depending on capacity, somewhere around $300 up to about $400.
And why is it so important to have this three-factor authentication, to have this security? What's wrong with just passwords or nothing that we commonly have? Why have a fingerprint reader on a hard drive?
Well, because anybody can go and crack your password, but your fingerprint, you're the only one in the world that has it. And if you're looking at business applications for this right now, if you're a small doctor's office or your dentist office and you're trying to keep track of patient healthcare records and Social Security billing information, it's the safest and most effective way to go ahead and store that without worrying about any kind of data breach.
So why don't we have a walk over there and see what else we have? I know in your box you have some of these USB keys here. What are they and how do they work?
So these meet that highest level of Department of Defense encryption. Again, we've got capacities from 1 to 32 gigabytes here. You can get them with or without biometric. So these have, all of these products are dust-proof, they're waterproof. The metal enclosures themselves are actually crush-proof. You could drive a car on this without it damaging the device. These come again in either strong password, or you could go ahead and actually have the biometric device as well on there.
And are they available now, and what do they cost?
Yep, these are available now as well, and these start at $54 for the non-bio. Up to a 32 gigabyte one would be a couple $100. And then the biometric ones start at around $100 and go up to around $350.
Sounds like Imation has a lot of stuff for small businesses, a lot of storage, and it seems like it's very secure.
Very much so, and I've actually got one more product I'd like to share with you if I may. Imation came out with, this is the world's first self-encrypting optical disc. So CDs, DVDs now, all the software is on here. So it's hidden in here, you can't alter it, you can't touch it, as well as the burning software. You can put this in any PC or Macintosh, you drag and drop your files on there. Now they're encrypted, they're secure, only you know the password. What's great about these is if you're going to a dentist office or doctor's office, you want to get a copy of your healthcare records, they can put this on there now safely and securely. Also, again, legal firms that want to go ahead and hide client data, this is a great way to do it. Also has archival life 15 to 30 years.
So it's built in like regulatory approved for many of those small offices that are worried about security, worried about releasing private records, patient records, et cetera. They can now breathe a little easier just buying a pack of these for their office. The person doing it can worry a little bit less on what they're doing with that device.
Absolutely. Very safe, secure, inexpensive.
So we're here with Clearwire at Pepcom talking to Jeremy Pemble. Jeremy, what does Clearwire have today? What are you offering and why?
Clearwire is operating the largest 4G network in the country. And what that means is, I'm sure a lot of your viewers are familiar with 3G cellular technology, which gives you mobile data speeds, but they're not nearly as close as the kind of connections that you would have at your home or your office. Well, 4G is changing the game. It's about bringing you super fast, high-speed mobile internet wherever you go.
And what is the difference between 3G and 4G? Is there really a speed increase, or is it just a marketing ploy?
There's a tremendous speed difference. There's really two things. Under the hood, it's completely different technology. But really, from a consumer standpoint, it's about speed. It's for Clearwire, our network can actually deliver anywhere between usually 4 times and up to 10 times faster than 3G networks of today. And really what it's about is, for a lot of small business owners, you think about a Wi-Fi hotspot that covers your business or covers the coffee shop where you want to get out and have a meeting. Well, imagine if your hotspot was the size of an entire city. That's what Clearwire delivers, and we're alive right now in about 53 major metropolitan cities across the United States and coming to even more.
And I think there's some exciting products that you have today. Why don't we talk about some of them? Walk us through what you have and what they're all about.
Great, I'd love to show you. So the first one I'll show you is this one. It's our dual mode USB modem. So this is for the traveling business person who's got a laptop and you need to get connected to the wireless internet. Right. So many people are familiar with the 3G modem cards, which a lot of people rely on today. This actually has that built in, but it's got 4G built in too. So wherever you go, when you happen to be in a 4G coverage area, you get those blazing fast super internet speeds. So you're no longer out trying to find where is that nearest Wi-Fi connection. Do I have to rely on the Wi-Fi connection at my hotel? It just works wherever you go. And these devices are available now. They retail for about $150, and pricing plans range from about $40 to $55 per month.
And repeat again, what do you call this device?
This is actually our dual mode modem. And so what I mean by dual mode is that it operates in both 3G and 4G.
Okay, what else do we have?
The next thing is, because one of Clearwire's major investors is Intel, Intel has actually worked with a number of laptop manufacturers to embed our 4G technology directly in the laptop, just like they did for Wi-Fi. So over here, this Dell is a mini netbook that's for the holidays selling for $200 with a Clearwire monthly plan of $40 a month. And it's got all the technology built in, so there's no external modem like I just showed you. There are about 35 laptops or netbooks on the market today that have our 4G technology already built in.
So for the small business person that always has to be online, I mean always, every day, 24 hours a day, they'd want that embedded in their notebook.
It's a perfect fit. If you want to buy a new notebook, you might as well ask, does it have 4G? Because if it doesn't, you're a little bit behind. And if you don't have one and you're not going to buy a new computer, that's where the dual mode modem comes in, because you can plug it into any existing PC or Mac.
And I think we have something else also, a third product. What is that all about? And tell us about it.
We do. So these are actually a really cool idea. And you're just now starting to see this concept hit the market, but you're going to see a lot of products like this in the 4G world. And what these are actually a portable Wi-Fi hotspot. So you can take this device wherever you go. Say you're having a business meeting and you get a bunch of people together in a conference room. You put this on the table, and up to 8 computers can log on to this hotspot wherever you go. But you can also throw it in the back of the minivan, and you're stuck in traffic, and the people in the back on the long commute into New York for the next hour, they can actually be doing on the internet, logged into their devices and working remotely. So it's a portable Wi-Fi hotspot that travels with you anywhere you go within large metropolitan areas.
And what is the cost of this and the monthly cost? What is that like?
So they vary. We have a number of different portable Wi-Fi hotspots, but they typically run between $100 and $150 a month. And then the pricing plans are generally $40 to $55 a month.
So for the small business person looking for true mobility, it looks like Clear has a lot of solutions. What do you think is going to be happening in the next few months with mobility and speed online?
Well, what we're seeing personally is that there's just a greater demand for connectivity and a greater demand for speed. And the same transformation that we saw happen in business when we went from copper dial-up service to broadband connection. I mean, entire new industries were born, entire new small businesses were created. We think the same is going to happen when you go in the wireless arena from the relatively small kind of dial-up type speeds of today's networks to true broadband speeds. We actually think it's going to usher in a whole new wave of innovation, and both small business inventors and creators and business people who want to use that technology, they're all going to benefit.
So it looks like we're going from a dial-up modem to Ethernet to Wi-Fi to now it looks like portable 4G, which can be anywhere, everywhere, even in the home possibly.
Yeah, and in fact, it's really about bringing broadband internet to you as a person as opposed to a place.
So there you have it, the Pepcom Holiday Spectacular. As you can see, there's a lot of innovative technology at a variety of price points for every small business. Whether you're a solo entrepreneur or a larger small business, every technology that you want in your business is available. I'm Ramon Ray for IFV News. Back to you, Marcella.
All right, well, thanks, Ramon. That's all for this week from the IFV News team. Thanks for joining us from Holiday Spectacular at the Metropolitan Pavilion in Chelsea. Be sure to check back every day right here at ifvnews.com for the latest on what's happening around the globe in the medium and small business world.